Hi everyone, my name is Hart from SHIFTSPACE, the retail space booking platform. This is the very high traffic shop at Asiatic. It would be a very good place if you can sell your product to the Chinese tourists here. But to sell here, it's not easy that you just going there and you offer the product. You may have the problem of the cost of the survey to know this shop. And you may need to visit here for more than 2 or 3 times because they don't accept new product every day. Or depends on the emotional of the store owner on that day. You know, I went there for more than 3 times. And each time I need to wait around 3 hours to talk to the store owner. And to talk to the store owner, and this space already in our platform. Imagine if you are new brand and you are highly passionate to produce a very good product for your consumer, and you have no idea to penetrate the market and you have no sales skill to penetrate it. You can go online, but in case if your new product is the food, how can your consumer buy your product as they never tasted before? They don't even touch or smell your product, as over 90% of consumers are still needed. So think of the omni-channel. If you can launch your product both online and offline channel, and you can utilize your offline channel to educate your consumer and to let your consumer taste your product. Your consumer will buy your product more easily, and you utilize your online channel for the repurchase from your consumer. It's the best way to manage the channel at the lowest cost. So the concept of test offline, buy online will be the future of the retail industry. This solution will solve all those problems. We have created the online platform where the user can find and book the retail space for product consignment and for rental space. To see how it works, if you see the website, if you are the brand user, you can come to the website and you will see the space condition and the space detail. And the space owner, they can maximize their space by share the rental cost with the brand when they come to rent the shop or they consign to the shop. The first step, if you are the brand user, you can come to the website and you will see all the space that we have verified for you. The next step, you can review all the information, especially the consumer data that you will know the gender, age, and the customer type. And once you know the consumer, and once you prefer the space, you can book the space on our platform. Under the short period of time, you can test your product. Our platform can simple like booking hotel, as this is the high potential space at the Siam Square. You can easily book and sell your fashion product here. You don't need to spend up to $1 million to rent the shop and to decorate the shop as before. The shop, they will charge you around 20 or 30% of the profit sharing. Or maybe they set the condition to charge you the rental price. To clarify our target, we aim to target to the early stage brand user. The early stage brand user, they really need the product distribution and they have low budget. So I provide the shop share format. The brand user, they can consign the product in the shop to share the rental space with the space owner. To validate the market, there are more than 1 million commercial space and more than 300,000 brand registered in Thailand. And as I mentioned, we address the early stage brand, they are around 50,000 brand, and they spend around $3,000 per year for the distribution expense. So the addressable market is around $150 million per year. For the value of my solution, I will charge to the brand when they go to consign the product to the shop. Only $1.5 per day. And we will charge the 15% commission from the lent out value. Currently, there are a few global competitors that done well on this kind of business model. By making the $32 million in sales at the third year of running business. For go-to-market strategy, we try to acquire the high traffic space like MBK or Asiatic to attract the brand user come to the platform. And we do the partnership with the key retailers and the other potential space that can connect us to the SME. Our key competitive advantage that we localize the model into the Southeast Asia, especially in Thailand, that we provide the product consignment. As another competitor that they provide only the space length, and we will bring in the technology that we will bring in the video analytics to verify the consumer data and to collect the real physical data for better analysis. The image data for analysis just sent to the visual recognition and face detection to the IBM feature, and we will get the information of the age, the gender, and foot traffic that they pass to the shop and enter to the shop. And we will eventually have the next level of physical data analysis. This technology supported by IBM that we have worked with them since November. And our team have done market validation and customer development before we launch the beta version since December last year. After we launched the beta version, there are some key figures that the number of user visits and the average duration visit on our website have increased significantly. And we can collect 200 users during only 3-day events. So this performance can prove us that my solution really helped them. We aim to help and expand the business model to the Southeast Asia market by 2020. And this year, we would like and we need to build up the operation team for better execution. We are the 5 passionate co-founders who have the experience in the retail business, and we really want to help the SME to penetrate the market. You know, based on my brand user, they need to spend up almost 50 minutes to reach the retail space, but they just spend only 5 minutes on our platform to reach the potential space. So our impact, we will save the 45 minutes for one brand user to approach one retail space, and we will be saving almost 4,000 hours per year for Thai SME. So our long-term vision, we would like to connect brand to the world. So if you are the brand owner or the product owner, you can sell your product anywhere. Thank you.
We are now at the questions and answer session. Timer will start from the first question.
I have a question. How do you manage the logistics of stocking the shelf, and how do you make sure that the quality of the relationship between the store owner and the product is kept to the level that you need?
So actually, basically, as you see from the like a cycle here. What the SHIFTSPACE does is basically we just like be the portal, like the marketplace for the brands coming in and match and the verify and payment. After that, there will be like all the fulfillment and delivery, which we are now connected to the third-party logistics, and they'll provide like a fulfillment service.
So if I have a product, I need to first go to the website, secure space, then I have to deal with a third party for logistics to deliver my product to that shelf and make sure that it's stocked and the shelf is where it's supposed to be. And then how do I make sure that that customer relationship is at a high quality through the duration of that shelf life? How do you do that? You seem to be creating a marketplace without insisting on a quality relationship between the vendor and the storekeeper.
Right now, we try to control all the process by manually. Frankly speaking, that we are early stage. We try to know all the process that before brand owner, they come to the store, how they interact with the store owner. So all the process that they find the space and book the space through our platform. I will bring him to connect to the shop and educate them all the process that they need to contact with the store owner. Even they need to send the product or repeat the product.
So what we basically do, like to educate them, we will put the online platform, like to provide the knowledge to them, to let them be easier to execute. And for the fulfillment, actually there will be two methods. First, they can do it themselves, or like if you have like factory like in the south of Thailand, then you can use our fulfillment service, which we provided by the third-party logistics.
Can you please elaborate more on the concept of taste offline and buy online? Because I'm still confused about buy online, taste offline things.
As I mentioned that,
so basically, what we does is like for the food products, like when we put the food in the store, then there will be like some kind of like testers at the place so that the customers can experience it. And what we think is like in the long term, for the brands to be able to like have like efficient cost is by selling things online. But until that stage, you have to build the brands first. And by building the brands, you need to get the people to experience your products first. So that means you have to collect all the customer base by experiencing offline. And then after that, when people get to know the brand, then they can sell directly online. So like in the long term, it will be like online purchase.
Okay,
But then your value proposition at the early stage is that you offer the value to the product owners to find the place to sell the products where they can actually, you help them to allocate where is the proper space to sell the products,
That's
right?
right, because like we have like consumer data, so that means that they can find whether like you want to sell to the tourist market, or you want to sell to the students, or you want to like to the store that has customer base more female, in which ratio, and spending per bill, we also show this one on this platform as well.
I actually want to, a clarifying question of yours. You're obviously multi-channel because you're working with both the product owner as well as the shop owner, but primarily, which one's problem are you trying to solve? Are you trying to solve a product maker find shelf space, or are you trying to help the shop owner find good products to sell?
We are mainly help the brand to find the shop owner because as they have the new brand, the early stage brand, they have low budget. So if they operate only the offline channel, it's very high budget to operate it. So we try to provide the right space for them to direct to the target customer so they can shift their product to any space in the short term of period to educate the product. Then they can lead the offline channel to online, to buy online.
So then to follow up on that question, could you elaborate a little bit more on your revenue model? Because I think you're trying to charge both the product owner and the shop owner, but I couldn't quite figure out how much you were charging each player.
sorry, maybe
Actually,
not
we
clear.
we are
we charge only one side to the brand side.
So this is free to the shop owner?
We charge to only the brand side. We don't charge to the shop owner.
Okay, thank you.
And still, and apologies, perhaps I'm just missing something. So you have a mechanism to help locate space and product, combine those two, but then you're also talking about this idea of tasting, and typically that requires having people there, passing things out, doing work. Is that understood that the product developer will have that person there, or are you going to provide that service? How exactly does that fit in?
Actually, this one, to be honest, there will be like two choices for them, because like some of the stores, they already have like personal consultant that will like sell and push the sales at the store. But for some store, they don't have one. So I mean, but basically they just sell everything, but like not specific one to like push things like upfront. But we also try to connect with another third party who provide like a personal consultant service. So like there will be like an additional choice for the brand that if they want to like also hire the personal consultant, they can like choose through our platform, and then there will be like a personal consultant who will be there at the store to sell it for them, or push more sales.
The thing I'm wrestling with is that if that shelf space isn't productive for that shop owner, if the right products aren't there selling at the right level, they're not going to let you fill that shelf space again, because they need a certain yield on that shelf space in order for them to want to make it available to you versus somebody else. And you're not seeming to take much control of this process. You're just trying to be a marketplace and let the marketplace determine. And if you don't have the shelves to sell on, you have no business. So how are you going to make sure that shop owners are making enough money, even when products may not be selling on those shelves, to make sure you can put the next product on that shelf?
So for the supply side, what we think is like every brand, when you put your products into your own store, and then there will be like the sale is getting better and better. So the store that nearby you is gonna see whether which product that you do good. Then they just take the products to be at their store as well. And once it's come to the maturity level, then it's come to that as a store owner, you will also need to find the new products to put in your store, because customers get bored with the products.
I think actually you have a very interesting platform, but looking at it from the other side, I think it has more value for the shop owners to sourcing the products, and then because the customer come to the store looking for the product that they want to buy, and if they know that this store have the product that they want to buy, then that's the value that the store owner can generate. So I would look at it from the other side and say that how can the shop owner can do the sourcing of the product and then find the product that the market needs.
Actually, we also take that side into our account, take into consider as well. That's why this model benefits both sides, both to the brands and to the shop owners. But because like it's another way that we don't want them to bypass through like getting connect directly. So that's why we charge only one side. So it benefits directly to the shop owners by using our platform without paying anything. So that's why it's a benefit to them to use our platform, so that it's easier to manage.
To add your answer, the next step of our product, we will do some kind like the brand profile. So any brand profile, they can add the information of the brand and the product information for free on the website. Then the store owner, they can come to the platform and they can source the product that potential to the space. So the benefit will be to the space, because of they can source product at any time. They don't need to talk with the sales, always to talk with sales.
Time is up. Thank you, judges, for all questions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, team.